Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is...
He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a cut! Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Stribling. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. So Southern Miss's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Heath. Wide open spaces. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time in Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that happen.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board. Gonna take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the ground, it's Briggs. Open space at the 25. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw at Simmons. Grab near the marker, it's dribbling. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He fires to the left side, and he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Touchdown, Ole Miss! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Braxton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Firing deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
The 18 unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab deep. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Simmons. He's going up top. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throwing on the run. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. On the move, it's Briggs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen.
It's a running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A quick pass to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Braxton. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. They're dealing with a second and long.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Metcalf. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Going right to work up top. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And off to Jones. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry-up mode. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Finds the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gasparilla Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And off to Jones. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line.
These punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake, flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finding open areas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Look out, he's got room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Give to the back. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now has finally figured out they're trying to throw it to him. So we got to cover him. We got to knock balls down and force incompletions.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Unloads it left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Braxton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. There he goes! And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Chester. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to ride this running back. At the 45 on its way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Takes a handoff. It's Diggs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And off to Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Metcalf. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The give on the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's going to fire to the left. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Dropping back, it's Braxton. Flips it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. And off to Jones. Runs through the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and not his best work. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter. They keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Haas. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own ends. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be dragged down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here we go. Do the show. Right. Let's go. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Throwing right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Second down after that incompletion. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Trying to find the end zone. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. It's complete on the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And the Golden Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Wants to return it. Makes a move. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you...
welcome to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UTEP's offense will have first crack at this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big time.
He's going for it all. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP!
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Harding. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So UMass's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll go to the ground. And the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, UTEP. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch right at the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. To the air, it's Locklear. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Niners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give to the back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now the play fake. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
UMass will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw. It's Locklear. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the counter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's go. Off play action on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Jordan. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tight end now in motion. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minuteman! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Locklear. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football,
Oh, he's got some space.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the second half.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Got it in the middle, it's Harding. Touchdown, UMass! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. All wideouts, no bats. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move at the 30. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Wants to throw it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Grotlier. Going deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well give it to him again. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP.
weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. To the air, it's Jordan. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to throw, it's Locklear. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Handoff to the single back. Oh, it's out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
The Miners will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He takes it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Niners.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And here's the return. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On the run, it's Griffin. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. UMass will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll start this drive going to the air, looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you
going for it all. Touchdown, UTEP. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick it off.
Running into the open space.
The return brings it out to the 38. And the UTEP offense can
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, UTEP. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the tailback. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. They get to him as he throws. He's got the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Miners can really attack on this second and looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Miners have it with a first and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got a man. It's Harding. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfect.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Harding. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Using his legs, it's Griffin. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. To throw, it's Jordan. Nice move to keep running. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Griffin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Griffin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hardy. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes his completion is enough to give the punt team some space. Takes it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
To the air, it's Jordan. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. And the QB is more than going to throw it over the top of the D. And he knocks it away incomplete, but there's a flag down to get his hand on the ball. He had to run through the receiver's back. I think the flag's going to be on the defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Time to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Gray. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And the timing just a hair off.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. And it's no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Dropping back, it's Gottlieb. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these 2 teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.